been section walking this year. I'm doing Silecroft, which is just in the background there if you can see. So Silecroft to Seascale, where I started off on the first episode. Then the plan is after that I'm going to get the train back through to Whitehaven and camp somewhere near Fairy Rock, I think it's called, near there. So yeah, got a few updates to go through over this video with you and take you on the ride, see what we see. I'm actually out for 3 nights, 4 days. I'm going to, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow because I'll do a video a day of this trip. But yeah, starts for the coast anyhow. Coastal campaign. Tomorrow something completely different, and the day after that something completely different, and then head home. So yeah, it should be a fun trip anyhow. The weather is looking amazing. It's rained for what, the past couple of weeks really, and yeah, it's just going to be cloud, a bit claggy, a bit windy, but yeah, temperatures certainly dropped a bit from what they were. But yeah, it's take it as it comes really. You can't beat the weather, like I've said plenty of times. Get a gorgeous view of the lakes just in the background there as well. Not sure what fell it is, but it's definitely the Southern Fells. The other side of all this will be kind of Conistonary, I'm going to say. Beautiful though. So the full trip itself is around about 45 to 50 miles, but near enough half that will be done today, so it's going to be a lot of walking done today. I think it's around about 23-24 mile mark if you include me walking, leaving from my house and then walking from the train station into Sandwith. So yeah, hopefully the weather stays like it is all day and it's going to be a fantastic day of walking. It's perfect conditions. Nice to be by the coast and not need your gloves on as well. What did I say in the last script? Sandwith? It's not, it's Silecroft. Silecroft Beach, which stretches out about 3 miles I think. So I'm pretty much just following that down for now on the Cumbria Coastal Way route. Look at that, beautiful morning. Like I said, it's about 9:30, so I should get to Seascale before dark. God, that was a steep old staircase. I wouldn't want to be coming down there in wet weather. So I don't know who watched Tim's video last week. There's obviously quite a bit went on in it, and the wind played a big factor in not being able to hear what we were saying in the video. But yeah, Kyle had a epileptic fit up at Lingy Hut. We'd had a lovely night with a lad we met that was stopping in the bothy as well, called Simon. Thank God he was there because he was a great helping with what happened to Kyle. But yeah, we were just chilling in the morning, have a bit of conversation, cups of coffee, whatnot, and all of a sudden Kyle kind of sprung up, hand on his chest, kind of let out a demonic scream. And then like a pencil just flew flat to the floor, just landed on his face, started having a seizure. So yeah, we all mucked in, helped, well, keeping Kyle right, getting the air ambulance to come, which yeah, big up to them because it did not take long at all for them to get there after we were told they were setting off, and we had the mountain rescue at the bottom of the Mosedale Valley as well, so they could take the helicopter straight down there and get Kyle to the hospital. He is alright now, he's got a broken nose, face is all swelled up. He's not actually had an epileptic fit for what, about 15-16 years or something, near enough half his life. He's been able to drive for over a decade, so yeah, it's very unexpected. Over the years the hospital have weaned him off the tablets, which he's now going to have to go back on. So yeah, all the best Kyle anyhow, and I look forward to having you back out once you're recovered and well. But yeah, to anyone that wondered what had happened, that was pretty much it. I'm not going to go into the full detail because it's pretty gory, and it messed my head up for quite a bit of last week anyhow. But yeah, onwards and upwards. I'm just glad he's alright. So this sign's saying 2 miles to Guttersby, or Gutterby. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick the camera back in my bag and get a bit of charge in it and bash on with this path for the next 2 miles. So I'll bring you back when I get near Gutterby. Well, I don't know what happened to that place that was signposted before, because I've gone over 2 miles now and I've never come across it anyway. I came to another sign and it said Lake Tarn or Side Tarn or something, 2.5 miles, which I'm heading that way now. But yeah, as far as I know, the next place I'll come across is Ravenglass, and I don't think there'll actually be anything open there because it's a Monday. So yeah, just pass through there, head to Seascale. There's not been very much to report, to be honest, so far. It's just been a lot of rolling boggy hills. I think I've got past the worst is the cliffs up and around here. Well, until I get to Ravenglass, I think there's a bit of a hill to go up there. Is it Muncaster Castle or something, I think I see up there? You got to go up a bit of height to get up there anyhow. So yeah, I'll carry on. It looks like there's much flatter cliffs to come once I get up this little hill here, and then we'll see what's on either side of it all. I still can't believe the weather though. I've got so lucky with this. I mean, look at that. Blue skies. So there's what 2-3 days left of November. The last day I'm doing of this walk will be December, not far off Christmas now. Look, blue skies right across to the back of the lakes as well. Lovely cloud emerging over the top of all this. Yeah, I've got very, very lucky here. What on earth is all this? There's all sorts here. So those are tyres off kids' bikes, buckets, bike seats. A lot of walls. I wonder if it's all just stuff that's washed up on the shore. It's crazy. Some graph's gone into getting all this here. Have to keep an eye out for one of these on the way down. The natterjack toads are one of the rarest amphibians in Britain. Around 50% of them live in Cumbria, in places like this. They could have chose a worse area, to be fair. It's had a beautiful morning. Look at that sun. And here, let's go toad hunting. So I can now see Sellafield in the distance. You can see it there. So Seascale, it must be around about here. So it looks like we've got to follow the coast right around here, loop back round and follow it all the way down. I know there's a bit that I think it's used for getting rid of nuclear waste and stuff, so the trail kind of goes around the side of that, and I think it's just past Ravenglass, so we'll keep an eye out for that because I don't want to be wandering into there anyhow. Can you see the red flags in the distance there? I'm pretty sure that's the kind of no-go zone, so there must be a way to get around this kind of side of it here. Find out as we go. I've just stopped for some lunch. I'm just going to get my stove and that set up now. It's just after 12, so get a few calories in the system and then carry on round to Ravenglass. I've got myself a new little cooking setup. So just a little titanium pot from a British company called High North Co. Really lightweight, and then inside, if I can open it up without dropping it, got a little BRS stove, weighs 25 grams, something like that. It's absolutely tiny, but it's absolutely perfect for walks like this where you're trying to save a bit of space and weight in your bag, and all you're really doing is boiling water or eating your tea in a pub or something, which I'm going to be doing later on, so we'll see what fares with some noodles. Let that boil up. It's not a bad spot to stop for your dinner. Still can't believe this is the end of November. Unreal. Right, that's my lunch break done. I'm just about to set back off towards the red flags. I've looked online now, we're seeing what they actually are. I thought it was nuclear waste because I've seen a sign for something as I was coming up on the train, but it's actually some kind of firing range, so definitely I'm going to be avoiding that one. I'm just hoping the path loops us round. I think it's going to take us uphill and then back round and down to Ravenglass, but we'll see as we go. Next stop, Ravenglass. It's a Ministry Defence firing range is what it is. Goes on for quite a while. The main reason I got the camera back out is look at this view of the lakes. Absolutely gorgeous. Just see Scarfell Pike there in the shadows. Anyhow, onwards. Oh, thank God I'm out of them paths. Look at my legs. I've probably just lost about an hour's walking. So I just followed the footpath on down past the firing range, which leads you up to an estuary, no way across. It says on the map there's a gap in it, and you would have been able to get through, but obviously we've had a lot of rain recently, so the path was just flooded. In hindsight, I wish I'd just walked through it. Instead I went back on myself, took an alternate route, and it just took us through farmers' fields, some, like you see, knee deep high. So it was, yeah, it wasn't the funnest of paths, I'll say that, but yeah, I made it. So I'm just heading up towards New Biggin now. Just need to find a bit of water, and I'm already soaked anyhow, so I'll just wash the mud off everything. Luckily I've got pants on that the bottoms come off from the knee down, so we'll get sorted. So you can see in the gap there, the bridge, the furthest to the left of the camera would have been the bit where they'd come in. I'll put it up on the screen, the detour I've had to do anyhow. God, not what I expected. And yeah, we're back to paths like this now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to get to the end of this. I've stopped and washed the bottom of my pants, washed the top of these ones, put a base layer on, so I'm not just wearing shorts. I've got these just hanging off the side of my bag. They'll dry out. They're the bottoms of my pants. They're really thin. They'll dry out in knee time, especially with the sun hitting us on the back. But talking to the sun, I've only got about an hour of daylight left now, so I'm going to have to get a shift on and get out of this little valley here before it gets dark. So I'm aiming for the 6 o'clock train now, not the half-4 one from Seascale. So yeah, catch up with you on the way. So this really is the worst detour I've ever had to do. Doesn't help with the time of year and how the weather's been, but when you're looking around and it's like this, I mean, look at those views. Like, it doesn't feel like you should be walking in as much bog as it is. You can hear the ground squelch, and this is the best I've had it in, I've got to say, the last 2.5 hours or something. In the distance there, I think that's Muncaster Castle, so I'm heading up towards here and then round, well, over the top and down, I think, on there. So hopefully I can make it for sunset and be back on the coast for that, because that'd be beautiful. And yeah, from Ravenglass to Seascale, it's just flat, normal path up to the beach on there. So yeah, get out these fields and it should be alright after that. I'm sick to death of bog at this point. Just follow the yeah, another muddy pass up from here. It was nowhere near as bad as what I have been through the last few hours there. Yeah, beautiful little spot. I have had a bit of change of heart, and I think I'm just going to get the train from Ravenglass to Whitehaven instead of walking down to Seascale. I live locally, so I can come back and do this, do that little stretch before the end of the year. Keep myself happy. But yeah, with I don't know, that last few hours have just put us off walking for the day, to be honest. And I've still got, after I've had my tea and that in Whitehaven, I've still got to walk back another mile or so. So
the tour is 80 metres right of you.
Thank you very much. So yeah, I've still got another mile or two after I've had my tea before I pitch my tent up. So if I did do that extra 10k, whatever it is, by the time I've eaten and pitch up, it's going to be 10 o'clock at night. Like, so yeah, I'll give myself a few hours more in bed anyhow. Oh man, this afternoon's been eventful. Like, not at all the trail I was expecting to do today. Didn't help with the Esk having blown its banks the other week, so that's flooded all the fields. That's what I've had to go through. Yeah, the estuary on the Esk is now officially my least favourite part of Cumbria anyhow. It is beautiful, mine, but God, what a detour, man. What a detour. I won't be doing that again anyhow. I'll give you one last look at the back of the estuary and the accompanying sheep, and there we can start to see the sea again, thank God. This is the first one of these I have seen in hours. What do you mean make a U-turn? This is the path. We can see Ravenglass coming into sight now though, thank God. Ravenglass, 2 hours after I intended to be here. God damn it, man. That's me at the train station in Ravenglass now. It's got about, what time is it? 17:27, 18:02. About half an hour till the train comes now. So yeah, it's going to chill here. I've got a couple of cans to keep us occupied. And then yeah, it's pub, stock up with some food. When I get to Whitehaven, there's pretty much a Wetherspoons and a Tesco right next to each other, so it makes it dead easy. And then just head across the harbour and then back onto the coastal path. I think it's about 1.5 miles or something like that to, I can't remember what it's called now, is it Ferry Beck or something? I said earlier on in the video. But yeah, I don't know how much recording I'll get done when I'm in Whitehaven. I'll definitely show you the harbour and that at night time, because I haven't seen that myself and I'm quite looking forward to it. So yeah, wait for this train. I'll catch you in Whitehaven. Right, well, I honestly thought it was going to be a bit better than this in Whitehaven on a night, a bit more lit up, but I'll show you what I can see. This is pretty much the harbour. That's the back end there where you can see the red lights. Not focusing very well. This would be where the boat's coming in and out. We won't be able to see very much. It's not focusing well at all. But yeah. There we go. But yeah, Whitehaven Harbour. Shame we won't get to see it in the daylight. For now, I'm going to head up to this red monument up here, and I'll catch you back up there. Much nicer view of Whitehaven from up here. All the lights. And now we're just at the bottom of the monument. Well, I'm going to steal a light and do an outro. So yeah, thanks for joining this journey. I'm a bit gutted I didn't make it to Seascale, but very minimal amount of walking to do. It's probably to get there and back. Ravenglass to Seascale, it's probably 3 hours walking there and back. So yeah, I'll come out and do a camp sometime before New Year, and that's that one ticked off. But yeah, I will catch you again in the morning when I restart the next video, and we'll see what happens in tomorrow's vlog. Until then, catch you in tomorrow, quite literally, my friends.